Shamrock Tarot general reading rules could be reversed, may not resonate. This is for a divine masculine Aries. You just come up to the table just like you did. Totally forgot. You just come up, first come, first serve. I don't go and get yins. You got to come up to me, and then you wait in line. You just come up like you did. Good thing you did, because I was changing this table. I change it at once a month, so might be something here for you. You're just young, so you're still out proving yourself in the world as a human. So your downloads and stuff don't come to you as frequently like you would like them to. And you have to be patient. Everybody is working on patience, light and dark. Doesn't matter what side you're on. You have to choose a side. You need to, there's somebody here, you don't go by your real name, so you need to work on that. How can we trust you if you can't even come out into public and be who you are, okay? The only reason why a lot of celebrities hide their name is because of all the money that they have, okay? Anyways, this is a Pacific read. If you want to jump the line, Cash App and PayPal's open for gratitude. You know, you guys know this. Let me see here. This person, you were supposed to be connecting to the ocean. I know you have a wetsuit, a bodysuit. I guess you're a little bit far, but you can still, you're going to have to budget it in and schedule it in every couple months. Like, this is the day I'm going to go and get in the water. So here we are with winter again. There's no reason for this, for you not to be able to budget in your hobbies. General rule of thumb is, if your kids don't go to college, rent starts off at $150 a month and goes up each year. So if you're 18, it's $150 a month the first year. That includes everything. Your mom and dad, you don't have to cook for you anymore or provide food for you. You kids really gotta, by the time you're 40 and you can't budget in garbage bags, we got a problem, okay? Anyways, maybe you're paying too much for rent. You don't have kids, there's no reason why you can't. Are you paying too much for your car? I don't know. I'm not looking at that. This isn't if it comes up, it comes up. You need to start connecting in with the ins and out of the ocean. That's something about you that, you need to work on that, to release what's inside of you. You can say no. I know it's like, oh, there's a big trip coming up. You're allowed to say no, okay? The struggle, what you struggle, it's not a struggle, it's a real thing. It's a real personality. It's called being a loner. Runs in your family. A lot of your cousins have it. So just because you don't see it up front, that's because they need to learn how to deal with this, okay? It doesn't cause social anxiety. Social anxiety is a real thing you get diagnosed with. That's a totally separate thing. You're just supposed to have that figured out before you graduate, and it's not your mother or your fault. It is how it is. Kids don't want to go through a treatment, It's just called being alone, or you're completely fine with being alone. What is the big deal? A lot of your cousins have it. It runs in your family. It's a real thing. I don't see pressuring with grandkids or anything like that. Your family is an advanced human, synchronized, sophisticated human system. So your closest cousins and all that don't match because we've already got the nicks. But when you get too close, it becomes a problem. So that it doesn't show up on paperwork like that, that's a good thing. That means that you've already went through the next several lifetimes, okay? You're also here. You're not here just to be an advanced human being. and to get downloads and to be smart. You're here to be human, okay, to learn how to be a parent and a mother and to work with your family and to work with people in society and stuff like that and have good relationships with people and animals and nature, the ocean. The only way it would work with you as somebody is if they were a loner. You could make it work with someone who's social, but it's like a social person needs to go out every night. But then there's that fine line between going out and being social for 2 hours and having a couple drinks to it turning into alcoholism. Okay, so if you're not an alcoholic, it's kind of hard to be with someone who's an alcoholic. Okay, that's what the problem comes with. If you're a loner and this person's a social, two loner people can be together. You can come home from work and be in two totally separate rooms and be completely fine with each other. One person on their laptop, one person on their headphones, stuff like that. Somebody watching their screen on their phone, watching screen time on the TV. It's, you're fine, okay? Loner people just don't, it's just not something they look forward to, getting up at the butt crack of dawn and go sitting on a cold bleacher for 4 to 6 hours a day. That's not something that a loner looks forward to. People who are social look forward to that because they need that social interaction. Okay, they need to be around a lot of people to feel fulfilled. Loners don't need that. Okay. Loners are completely fine with cooking breakfast at 11 p.m., staying in their jammies until 2 p.m., if not all day sometimes, wearing it to school, wearing their jammies to school. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, there's people that are qualified in your life they might not be practicing, but they're so qualified. So you do have to take those hits there with the nagging and the lecturing. People who love you, your family, your girlfriend, your sister, your mother, who love you, they're going to nag you. So you need to get that little chip off your shoulder there, okay? And you need to learn how to, take that grain of salt and chew it up and spit it out and deal with it. In one ear, out the other, That's just the way that they are. It's just a gene type, being stuck up. There's nothing you can do about it. Being stuck up, that's a personality trait too. A personality trait is something that you develop. It's not, and then it's an ego. It's totally separate than the ego. And everybody develops an ego. It's when the ego develops an ego, an alter ego, is when we have a problem, okay? Which I don't see that here, okay? But we're at the end of the system here, so having grandkids, that's just not like, I'll be lucky if I have one, which it was 2, then it got down to 1. I might not even have one either because we just don't need them, okay? I'm not looking at the budget. It's not here. I don't know what the argument is here with money. It's not here. I'm sorry. Aries, please. Oh, the name. You need to, you could look up the meaning of your last name, the meaning of the first name, but you need to, the beginning of the last name is the same as the grandma. You need to put that name in. What does put the name in mean in Roman Latin? In ancient Greek? Like, what does that name or word mean? And then I use Wikipedia. It's very advanced now. When I first started college, it was not advanced. We were not allowed to use that in our research, but now you can, because you have to be qualified to add that and have proof. And there is a team that fixes that. So I always use Wikipedia, okay? Just because it really breaks it down, okay? And then it's going to give you names of mother and fathers, and that's where you want to do your research, okay? And there's reasons why the cousins and everybody's all split up, and we don't question the system. We just allow it to unfold naturally the way it's supposed to, because it might interfere with something else, okay? So you and your cousin that you're not allowed to see, it's just too much interference with you two, probably. Gosh, I could only imagine. Breaking the roof off or whatever. That's why, okay? Actually frustrated. That's typical at your age. That's why you need to release it into sports or something. You can't stop weed smoking. You can't, it's illegal now, so. But you cannot, you have to respect who you live with. If they don't smoke, they don't smoke. Like, I don't smoke. Everybody in my life does, though, so I have to deal with it, but they have to learn not to, disrespect me too, okay? A lot of places are non-smoking now, so pretty much a lot of places. Just go on and look. A lot of them say no smoking, so there is no more smoking because it ruins wallpaper and it ruins carpet and the paint and stuff like that, okay? And it costs hundreds and thousands of dollars to paint every couple of years when someone smokes, and you never get that smell out of there. That's why. It lowers the value of your house, is what I'm trying to say, or your property or whatever. Magic here, spying on somebody, talking to somebody, Leo, putting a grip on somebody, fast movement, King of Swords. You're going to have to zoom in. Knight of Wands. Knight of Swords, Five of Wands. There is a lot of interference. I don't know, why are they nagging you? You have a job. I don't understand what the problem is. I really don't. I'm not allowed to look at it. I just see nagging. The moon. Lots of people that don't go to school live at home with their folks. Practically all of them at your age. So, I know around here inefficiency is like, and that's all of the surrounding area. Downtown and surrounding suburbs is around 525 here in this area. Moon, something's hidden here. Just drama. It's like nagging. I'm getting nagging. I don't. You've done everything you could do. I don't know what is the problem here. I don't know. You just have to figure it out. There's a family feud going on here. Lying, cheating, sneaking around. Are you stealing? Well, it didn't fall out just because I don't read the bottom. Sometimes I do. Most of the times I don't. Sacrificing something. If you do drugs, I mean, that's a personal choice. Lots of people do drugs. Lots of people are alcoholics. Yeah, a move. Someone wants you to move, or you're trying to move and they won't let you move. Moving forward. 8 of Cups, into the unknown. Third party interference. The World. There's a completion here. Talking to somebody. It was all magic anyways. If you're asking me about somebody, everything was illuminated to you in this third party interference. If you do threesomes or something like that, better be careful. That is how you end up with herpes, which would be a medication you would be on for the rest of your life. So you want to be careful about that. Okay? It's a real thing. Are you with these people because they can't make up their mind? So you want to be careful. It gets very messy down the road with stuff like that. There was all magic involved for a contract, it looks like, and somebody called justice anyways. Your feelings got involved. Somebody got thrown, like hardcore masculine here. It doesn't say why. It was all magic anyways. So when he left the building or left the group here, the crowd, I'm not even seeing a group, I'm seeing a crowd of people. When he left, since his was mainly all based on magic, it was very painful. So whoever, I don't know, why did you end up with all the heartstrings here? You're going to have to break it down and get answers on one step at a time. I mean, or just go away after a while there. But if they're sex demons or whatever, whoever they are, they need to go back to sender, basically. Especially who sold the contracts. So if you if you have 3 people involved and you sold the contract with all of them, then all those heartstrings are yours. Yes, that's how that works. 9 of Pentacles, being alone, cutting people out, and meaning it. Behind the moon, manifesting, well, what, you're manifesting a broken heart? That doesn't make sense, does it? King of Wands in reverse there in the middle of the deck, upside down. Stuck in your head over healing. So there's just way too many people. You don't know who's in and who's out. So you need to just put a lid on it. Basically, that's what I'm getting with this. Put a lid on. Why am I so itchy? Somebody has really bad allergies. Maybe you're allergic to dogs. I'm getting a dog allergy. Yeah, you need to put a lid on this. It's not you. Somebody else doing something with because as soon as I said put a lid on it, it went away. Healing. So I would just put a lid on it because you have other stuff going on here with finances, and your stability and your housing is which number one. I'm sure you know the hierarchy you need. This crap with threesomes and partying, whatever you are doing, that's your personal life, you know. You don't want it all mixed up like that. These people from your past. So you have a doorway here. Okay? You do have a doorway. And yeah, there's so much raging jealousy. Why? Why? I'm not even looking at it. I don't even want to know why these people would be jealous of you. Jealous of what? Because you have a big heart. You're open-hearted. You put your heart and soul and feelings into these people, and they're not. It doesn't make any sense. You have a big heart. You're a good person. You're a good, your feelings. Yeah, your heart's going to get hurt every time you go through a breakup. You have to learn how to deal with that. That's always going to happen when you're a good-hearted person. Okay, so definitely a Taurus involved here. What? You're not being clear. It's a wish fulfillment right on a threesome with sex. Here's the Knight of Wands with these people from the past, but it's not clear what you want. So you have a doorway here. You want to stay in this group, in this crowd is what I heard. It's not real. It wasn't approved. So do you want to stay in this, or are you going to go in the doorway here? You have 2 choices. You always have 2 choices. Okay? You're burdened over life lessons, so you don't have time to filter those out. You have other problems. Yeah, you got to sacrifice something or someone in your life. Three's a crowd. There's too much going on. Staying very clear here to get rid of this Taurus here. And that doesn't mean do a despot on them. That means get them out of your life. You're not dealing with them anymore. I mean, there's multiple people. There's more than 3 people here. Yes, there's this Taurus here. You can't trust them anymore. They're just doing multiple in a Leo. So Leo came up like right at the very beginning, but I don't use the Sun card as Leo, so that's why I didn't read it as Leo. But it's definitely this Leo and Taurus here. Why are you doing money ties with people? There's no reason to do that. So you need to break all those money ties. These grippers. Page of Pentacles. New ideas. 3 of Wands. It's time to get into the future here. Yeah, cut them out. Yeah, there's too many money ties going on here. One's a female. Well, because you love them. Do you, though? Do you? Or you just love their money? And there's some kind of block on there. So the plan doesn't matter. You're moving on, and they'll catch up. They got too much going on. There's too much. Everybody has other hidden motives. So you need to go focus on yourself. And these people will catch up if they can. You can't, there's no way to clear this up, clean this up. The only thing is to move forward with yourself. Okay? There's still not something you're not seeing. It's all unfulfilled success. These people don't have any money. It's just all sex, it looks like. Yeah. Yes, sex. That's the truth. Okay? So go in, close off. Don't tell anybody your next move. Move in silence. You're in an illusion over something, over work, and 2 cups energy that we're not even looking at right now. Okay? No, this was a mouthful. I'll talk to you later. Bye.